I thought I put the fade on! Gosh darn! We're not gonna start because I wanted to I thought I put the fade on! Gosh darn! And now we can even hear the stream because the stream is live. I demand the fade.
Remind me after this, I forgot to add my 2 barbarian path abilities to roll 20. I need to do that.
Remember that, chat? That we need to get the primal power on his character sheet. Hello, and welcome to Death of a Thonot, a Queers and Quaggoths and Quests campaign. We are here to play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Per usual, you would see Welcome to the Party RPG as a wonderful place for open shenanigans to be happening, and we decided to make that open shenanigans a little more present with a all-monster campaign. That's right. We are running a all-Quaggoth party, and if you don't know what Quaggoths are, well, gosh darn, you can see them right there to the right of our map screen. They are beings of the Underdark. Gigantic, beefy, hunky, fuzzy monsters who exist. Yeah. What? Abby? How did we describe them? They're like Sasquatch, and
we compared them almost to werewolves, but like bears. I feel like somebody described them as. However, if anybody knows
you know what?
the DM enough, you know his love of Quaggoths. Just
they're
infatuated.
Okay, Quaggoths are the most underrated monster in the entire monster manual, in my opinion, because I never see them used anywhere. So I being the dungeon master that I usually am, I take something that's underrated and that I want to see used, and I make it into a marvelous thing that I cannot shut up about. So be prepared to experience a monster of the caliber of... You know what? No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an intro on where we are. So, we are going to have this campaign in the Underdark, and if you don't know much about Forgotten Realms shenanigans or D&D shenanigans, the Underdark is basically a long and large and tremendous sort of a complex of tunnels, caves, caverns, underground lakes, all of it. Smooshed into the Earth's crust below the surface world, where lots of very nasty things exist. This is where the Drow reside. This is where the Duragar conquer. And this is where Quaggoths lie in wait for their prey, for safety, and among other things, because they are trapped. For the surface world might not accept them, as we understand it. And what we would like to begin with is to introduce ourselves. By the way, I'm the Dungeon Master, and I am a Mister who will be guiding our players in this adventure. And now let's meet our players. Go ahead and tell us who you are, and what class you're playing, or classes, as well as just a little brief intro into your character and where you think they fit into the Mistroar tribe. Let's start with Paradox Potato and your character, Ustam. Correct me.
Hello, my name is Paradox, and I'm playing Ustan Anakal, which is undercommon for this one does not die. He is a Quaggoth, of course, paladin, and he was a slave previously of the Drow, and that's where he got his name from. He always heard Ustan Anakal, because anytime they would torture, whip, poison him, he just would not die. And so eventually he escaped, made his way to this tribe, and he swore a life debt to the Thonot of the tribe, and they were basically inseparable. He considered himself the Thonot's personal bodyguard. One day in battle, when the Thonot's hand was cut off, the Thonot allowed Ustan to keep the hand as a memento, so he sort of wears the hand around his neck as just sort of a trinket. and he uses it to harness his quote-unquote paladin powers, but more it's just triggering a little bit of psionics, just coming from his dedication to the Thonot and his willingness to protect the tribe.
Very nice. And
That's
we will.
so badass.
Is it not badass? By the way, I did not.
This one will not die, or does not
This
die.
one does not die. We will be exploring the role of Thonot, which is a psionic leader within a Quaggoth tribe, but we will leave that little gap in your understanding of Quaggoth lore for the moment as we go to Hunter, or Tarstan, who is the player.
Hey, I am Hunter, and I'm playing a Eagle Totem Barbarian and Ranger mix. I go out and I hunt and track for the tribe if we need to move anywhere and bring food back, so so much fun.
And from there, we move down to Grom, Mr. Big Bouncy.
Yes, I am the Big Bouncy. I will be playing the Quaggoth Groan. Groan is a barbarian who hears the call of his ancestors and follows their teachings in battle. Half of the ancestral spirit, if you don't know. He is very much the cautious type and is not afraid to speak out and question any decision made by the leadership if he thinks it's one that's going to lead him and the rest of the tribe into destruction. This, coupled with the fact that he says he hears spirits, kind of makes him a bit of an outsider in the tribe.
And we shall see where those spirits lead you, because we are now going to the real brain of the operation, Abigator, because of your character class, right?
Because of my character class, not because of who I am as a person. Because if I was in charge of being the brain on anything personally, it would not be very good. I am not a leader. However, today, I will not be Abby. Today, I will be playing a Quaggoth named Serial. Now, Serial is a mystic. Her class is mystic, which means she has these psionic abilities. And if you know anything about Quaggoths, they don't worship any gods or goddesses. So she has this power where she doesn't know quite where it comes from. And it's very confusing. She tends not to get emotionally close to people, tries to distance herself. But she has this aura of, despite everything, you kind of want to be near her for some reason. And she's also a little bit worried because she does have psionic abilities, and the Thonot just died.
Oh dear God.
That might be a problem.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
The campaign's name is actually a plot point.
What?
Dun, dun,
Yes.
dun.
So, with that, we will leap right into our intro to Death of a Thonot, a Underdark campaign. The Mistroar tribe only survives because of two things. One, it's Thonot. His name is Ost, and Ost remains a steadfast leader. The Thonot's purpose in a Quaggoth tribe is to lead, protect, and guide the members of the Quaggoth tribe, because down here they really can only depend on each other. But many other tribes, some of you come from different tribes and different communities of Quaggoth, they do not always end in violence from the outside, from a wandering great predator or enslaved by the terrible drow that have made the Underdark, or rather much of it, their territory. No, the Thonot is oftentimes, if they fail to lead correctly or too much disaster strikes the tribe, or starvation simply becomes too much of a concern, they will devour and cannibalize the Thonot in ancient rituals in hopes that a better Thonot will rise from within their tribe members, and also to keep this fantastic psionic potential within their tribe. And that is why Quaggoths have forgotten any rituals of burial or cremation. They see everything in the Underdark as something that can be used, as something that needs to be consumed for their survival, because the Underdark is a treacherous and hazardous environment. This is not their natural habitat. Only some of the oldest Thonots know where their true nature lies. And down here, it unfortunately must be abandoned. And that is where we begin our campaign, where things have gone wrong. The Mistroar tribe has long relied on this second item of interest, the ever-smoking bottle, a magic item that our Thonot possessed for many years and has used to help hide as well as enforce the tribe during battle. And it is now fuming. All of you have gathered with your Thonot at a meeting place. The Mistroar tribe has essentially been trying to aid and assimilate another tribe into its, I guess into one unit, into one community, but this tribe has been very quiet as of late. And this is because the Bone Shrieker tribe has lost its Thonot. And as such, they have been suffering. You've seen them wasting away, unable to find sustenance. And their numbers continue to be picked off day by day. And when you see the pitch of dark smoke sort of hovering over this meeting spot, you know that something has gone wrong, as the horrid shrieks and howls of violence erupts. This, the Mistroar Spiral, a very treasured place, has begun to become a horrific ground of blood, fur, and clawed frenzy. And all of you arrive. You march up the slope where your Thonot told you to wait as he tried to approach the tribe, trying to offer peace. And you see this star representing Ost, because he is a star. It is currently being essentially pounced upon. The ever-smoking bottle releasing its contents rapidly, making this entire area obscured, but you see long enough to notice that they are biting their jaws. They are biting. They are chewing. They are ripping flesh from Ost as the smoke overcomes them, and all of you cannot see within 10 feet of yourselves. And yes, I am now going to hide this entire area. And I would like all of you to, essentially just go ahead and give me initiative. Make sure that you put a token to represent yourself down here, and if you do not have one, I will gladly go ahead and place something cool and fun for you in the meantime.
Pick something cool and fun for me, please.
Same.
Yeah, same, please.
Yeah, I don't have a token yet.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I
All of
have
us.
I have plenty of things. So, oh wait, I think I had to delete most of them because my thing expired.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That is okay. Let's make someone who wants to be an acorn.
Me.
Okay.
I call dibs on the acorn.
Okay, let me assign this to you. Let me see. Oh gosh, are you? Yes, Joshua. Okay, now you control it. So go ahead and make sure it moves.
It does.
Okay, it represents Gron, correct?
Rowan, yes.
Okay.
I will roll up initiative then.
Roan, like
Roll
you're
initiative.
groaning, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To initiative.
Yeah, make sure you highlight that. Who wants to be a candle? A candle in the dark.
Yeah, I'll be a candle. You can't quench me.
Oh, okay. And stop, Anikal.
Darn good initiative.
You have to sound badass with your character.
Save changes. Okay, there you are. You are now this character. This candle will represent you. And what else can I pick?
How'd you get the 5.11?
5.11?
I set the break ties thing on initiative on the sheet. So it
Gotcha.
just adds a decimal thing based on your dexterity to break any ties.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I didn't know that was a thing.
What else can I do?
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Let me see. What other cool thing can I pick? Unfortunately, because Quaggoths are rather rare, they are not very often drawn. So we do not have these. But what I can offer is he scream at own ass. Who
Yes,
who would
I
like
wish I had known that was an option.
who would like he scream at own ass?
If nobody else claims it.
Okay.
Wait, Finn, did you want it?
You will be a scream at own ass?
Finn, do you want it? Finn, you seemed like you wanted it.
You kind of
Finn can have it.
okay.
Finn
okay.
can have it.
Okay.
I saw your face and I was like,
Okay, so scream at own ass will be Gron, right? Okay, in
I
that
thought
case.
it was the other guy.
Oh wait. I'm looking at the roll 20 right now. Tarstan,
Yes.
what are you?
I am nothing as of yet.
No.
oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay, so wait. Gron is the acorn, right?
Acorn.
Yes.
Gron is
I'm the
acorn. Who? Abby, you seem like you really want it.
I can get the acorn. I can do the acorn. Just give me whatever.
Oh my
I'm good with
god,
whatever.
please. Everybody decide.
I'll stick with acorn since I'm already on it.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
take the scream at Onas then.
Okay.
That's fine. Yes. We're
And
good. We
what
decided.
can I give?
We're a very decisive party. It'll be great.
It's very pleased.
You know
Who
what
wants-
I mean about the personal. I'm not good at leadership.
And now, who wants to? I guess I could give you a burning wheel, if you want. Oh, do I have? Oh, is there a monkey's paw that I can give you? Because of oh wait no, that was for Joe.
Ustan.
Paradox.
Also,
It's
I
done.
can move everyone.
Hey, don't you move my acorn. Hey.
I like that this is the first. I introduced that horrible dramatic moment, and instead we're doing this. Actually, I have a mole. Here, you can be this.
You know what? Episode 1 is always where most of the bumbling happens.
I mean, why not have it right now? Jesus, Abby, natural 20.
That
Oh
feels
my
like
god.
that should be the name of the episode, where all the bumbling happens.
I think that's a good start. Okay, so let me get this straight. Cereal, you are Scream at Own Ass.
Yes.
Gron is Acorn. Who is Candle?
Ustan.
Ustan. Okay. And then Hunter is you are Mole.
Okay.
I am
Okay with
Mole.
See, now, next time you have to have a picture of the Atlantis mole.
Oh my. And now, go ahead and roll initiative. And then I too
I already have my initiative.
Also,
roll.
I don't think I
23
have.
initiative.
I don't think I have control of my thing that I have, my mount. Did you create a character sheet for that? Because I don't think I can see it or have control.
Oh
of
no, that's right. I will create a character for that.
I'll just I remember the changes we made to it. I can until you get it created. I'll just look at the stats in the monster manual.
Yes.
And this is where
oh
I didn't choose a
shoot!
pet.
I was supposed to do that.
I love
Oopsie. Okay, tell everyone what you have because I think it's important.
Okay, I have my character has a lot of things, so just do the full physical description now.
Yeah.
Please
There's
do.
a lot going on with him.
Okay, what's your? Oh yeah, everybody describe what your character looks like. I want to hear it. Because because we're playing Quaggoths, they don't have your regular armor. They have to like hash together pieces of metal and monster parts in order to make this protection for themselves. So please, by all means, go forth, Ustan.
All right, so Ustan is very old for a Quaggoth. He's made it much farther in life than most Quaggoths would. So he's kind of frail looking, but you can still see that there's muscles under that. And he has scars all over him. He's like burnt in places. It's very clear that a lot of things wanted him dead, and those things are probably no longer around. He is wearing armor that he took off of a Durgar, a Durgar burrower, which is a Durgar that rides on a bullet. And so the armor is sort of like more flat towards the front and pointed towards the back, so that you can like just hunker down on top of your mount as it burrows through the earth. And this armor was sized for a Durgar, and Ustan just sort of took a hammer to it and just made it fit him. So it's very dented, it's very misshapen, but whatever works.
Now tell me this: did he use the hammer and make the armor fit while the Durgar was still inside it?
Probably.
He might have.
Oh, by the way,
who knows?
Alrighty, so that's cool.
He also has multiple things around his neck. He, of course, has, on a cord, he has the mummified hand of Ost, the Thonot. He also has a necklace of skulls, just from all the different things that he's killed. And he has, just to show off a little bit, he has a silver holy symbol of Lolth, the Drow's spider goddess, that's just completely like dark red, completely coated in Drow blood.
What a rude fucker you are.
Yep.
Ultimate disrespect here.
Yep, he comes charging into the clearing, hearing the roars of the Thonot. He is riding on a juvenile bullet. He stole it from the same Durgar that he got the armor from. He tamed it, and it serves him now.
Yep.
He also carries a shield that's made from the plating of a different bullet that he just sort of ripped off when he was tearing it apart. Mm-hmm. The burrow raid was big for him. He got a lot of stuff out of that. And he has, in addition to his shield, he also has a lance that he's carrying in his other hand that's just sort of a calcified spine of some sort of large creature that just died in the Underdark. Its spine calcified and hardened over a long period of time. So that's his main weapon, and then he also has some javelins, just basically sharpened bones strapped to his back.
Epic.
So yeah, that is Ustan.
Very well. And who else would like to start next? Maybe Serial?
Sure. So, Serial is rather thin for a Quaggoth, almost lanky, and she wears what looks like hard leather that is surprisingly, nobody quite knows where she got it. It almost looks elegant. It doesn't quite fit her, but since she's a little bit skinnier than others, she's somehow got a hold of a big leather coat and I don't know bottoms and has fit into it. She has various, I would almost say like plants or some kind of like vegetation, whatever you find in the Underdark, kind of in her mane. She moves with a weird, uncanny, I would almost say elegance. And if you
Ooh.
look her in the eyes, she always looks like she's not quite in the moment. You know, when you kind of are talking to somebody and you can tell they're like either not paying attention or just like,
So,
ah,
do you think
that's Ariel.
do you think she's somewhere else in this moment, focused on what's in the mist that is surrounding this area?
Um, she at this point is more worried. What's going through her head now is that she saw people tearing into Oust, and so she knows what's what's going down. She's more has that in her mind than dealing with any kind of possible attacks that are coming her way. She's going through the repercussions of a Thonot getting hurt and possibly killed.
That's rough. That's rough. Gron, what are you doing at this moment? And what does your character look like as he's doing it?
Brown is, compared to other Quaggoths, not quite so tall, coming in at just about 6 feet tall. But what he lacks in height, he makes up for in sheer mass. The dude is broad. He looks like a square come to life.
Oh my god.
And he's very broad, very strong, and he doesn't wear any armor, right? All he really wears is just a bit of cloth around his waist, and that's about it.
Excellent.
And one of his most defining traits is that on his left leg, going partially up his hip, all the hair is burned off from a very old scar he got. That entire leg is just raw and bare and kind of ugly looking.
I mean, it's the Underdark, yo.
Yeah, things happen. But he doesn't carry any weapons. He doesn't have any sort of armor, just that cloth. And he's rushing in towards the clearing as well, looking directly where he saw his Thonot. And he's thinking, I need to get there right now.
Right now! And Hunter, where do you want to end up here with your character description?
As for where I'm going to be, I'm probably going to be trying to get as quickly as possible to where all the fighting is. But he is covered in bones that he's tied together with leather for armor, and he's got scratches and other little plants that he has on him for emergency use, and the scars are from things that have tried to kill him, which he then proceeded to eat.
No.
And he's become a decent hunter in the Underdark, ambushing prey, etc.
And it seems your Thonot has become the ambushed. I will go ahead and roll initiative for them. Okay, so that's a good start for me. At least initially.
I kind of have to stay off the Twitch because it kind of shows everything.
It does, unfortunately. I could go to player vision, but after that...
Oh
yeah.
my. Clothing that.
Oh, okay. There we go. And like this isn't initially too much of a like spoilery thing. This is just like a big, it's basically a big crater that you guys can see down into, is what I should have told you. And yes, I will now.
Doling in it.
Yo. I'll do Craggy 1, and then more Craggies as the other one, since there are 2. So
I must say, our hero's got some really good initiative this go round.
I'm really impressed. That's a very impressive initiative. Gron, you are first.
Well, with that, yeah, I took the alert feat, which gives me a +5 to my natural initiative anyway, so I currently have an 8 on my initiative bonus.
Not bad, not bad.
Alright, let me do some measuring real quick.
With the Saturday game, the first session, I rolled almost five natural 20s in a row. I may or may not break.
Okay, right about there would be 30 feet.
Yep.
Wait, as a barbarian, I should have 40 feet, right? Or not yet? I'm trying to remember.
Not yet, not yet.
No, I think you're right, not yet. Yeah, but that's not going to be enough distance to do anything since I don't have any ranged weapons.
And you would have disadvantage on hitting anything because of the smoke.
Okay, so I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Would I be able to do a sort of bull rush action in a straight line? And
You'd
just
be
shoulder check anything I run into.
I like that idea. Go ahead and make a strength check for me. I really like that idea.
If I'm going to be the living square, I might as well put it to use, right?
Oh.
That's not how you want to start a campaign.
All right. I see what's going on.
So the good news is I'm going this direction. The bad news is probably not where I want to go.
So yeah, you're going to be moving your character over here, rushing desperately so, all the way over here, and you come to a dead stop as something hits you hard, and you essentially find yourself you found yourself colliding with a immense hunched figure, and you fall back prone onto the ground as a result, completely knocked over from this large beast that is hunched over Ost. And you can see as you're...
How much bigger is he than I am?
Oh, this is a brute. The Bone Shriekers cover their shoulders in these pauldrons of skulls from some beast you haven't encountered yet in the Underdark. And they look up, their claws bloody, and their maws dripping with red crimson blood, and a little bit of whiter fur, because Ost had very nice snow white fur that unfortunately you see is
had.
It had.
Yeah, from his position prone on the ground, Ground just pushes himself up a little bit and just roars at those guys.
All right.
Come and get some!
And with that, Hunter.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Yep, that's your turn. Hunter, what do you do?
Do I still see what he sees, or is it just black?
It's still covered up for you.
Okay.
But you hear
Just
him.
making
You hear
sure.
him do like the.
Yeah. I'm gonna come. It's what? 30. Use 2 minutes. So I'm gonna come to here-ish.
Oh, what? Oops.
And basically I want to just bounce off these rocks and come over here,
Okay.
if at all possible.
You want to bounce off.
I want to make a jump from here and get as far as I can.
Sure thing. Make an acrobatics check. 18? Okay. What direction are you aiming for?
I heard him this direction-ish, since I can't see. So I'm going to try to not land on him and go...
I'll save you!
left a little.
You just
Hey, Ford,
crush him under.
I gotta step away for just a moment. I'll be back in time for my next turn.
Sure thing.
My
I'm
AC
going
is
to-
16 if it matters.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say you are able to land on an opponent. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put you like right here, whoosh, and you land on another Quaggoth. This one, however, has a skull over their head, and you come down, smashing your body on top of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a D10 of damage. 6. Okay, not bad. You do 6 damage as you land on top of them with a thundering crack. And you find what you see around you, and it's pretty dire from the looks of it. Which leads us to Sario. What do you do?
That's the long ability.
It's pretty potent, I'd say.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. No, so, with the dawning realization of what's going on around her, her heart starts beating, and there's like a red glaze that almost goes over her eyes, and she is furious. She does not want this to happen. She doesn't like this, so she is going to, one of her psionic disciplines is Crown of Rage. So when I'm focused on this discipline, any enemy within 5 feet of me that makes a melee attack roll against creatures other than you does so at disadvantage.
Okay. And go ahead.
I can't see anybody. I was about to say I can't see anybody in front of
no,
us right now.
No, you can't, but you can hear it.
Okay, I'm probably just going to move forward to the noise, I guess.
Alright.
But is gonna hold her action until somebody actually attacks, or she can see what's going on.
Got it. And that is when, in fact, they start attacking.
Of course.
However, not from where you expect. You are suddenly rushed by how many can get to you? Okay, and okay. So you're rushed by one of these Quaggoths. And he is going to make 2 attacks on you.
You say, does this one get an attack of opportunity from me?
He's shifting around you.
Okay.
Well, Crown of Rage is a, I get disadvantage, right?
Yes, on melee.
Well, guess what? I rolled really bad for all of those. So I don't think they'll hit. But there are 2 more that actually don't get disadvantage. They're going to make 2 attacks. One on Grun. And he gets a natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is not a good resolution for me.
It's a good thing you've got hit points.
I got hit points for days.
He only gets the first one, though, so he's going to do 1d6. And the way I like to run criticals is they always do... Actually, wait, how do criticals work again? It's you double the dice, right?
Yeah, you double the dice, not the modifiers.
Okay. And that's strength.
So 8 plus 3.
10. You take 10 damage, sir.
Ouch.
Alright. And there are 2 that are attacking you, Hunter. Whoa.
And you get disadvantage.
Well,
I'm not wearing heavy armor.
I forgot to rage on my turn.
I think I miss all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I am in the single digits here, except for that natural 20.
I'm the only one taking damage.
I'm actually going to reload, because I can't seem to get any of the music working. So, one moment as I reload roll 20. But yes, that is...
Why are you...
Yeah, that's the Quaggy's turn. Ustan, all of your fellows have rushed in. You, possibly appalled at what has happened.
Yeah, Ustan is really pissed, and he can't see inside of the smoke. But guess who has tremor sense? He's a mount.
Yep.
That's great.
So So he can sense that there's two enemy quaggies right there attacking his quote-unquote friend. So he's going to have his bullet make its deadly leap. It's going to leap 30 feet and try to land on top of both of these guys. So they need to both give me strength or dexterity saves, their choice.
Uh-oh. That's going to be 17 and 19.
Okay, both of them succeed, so they move out of the way just in time, but they're not knocked prone, but they do take half damage. So let me... this is a mixture of bludgeoning and slashing damage, but I'm just going to roll it all together, because I don't think it matters.
All right.
They each take... Ooh, that's really... That's a roll. They each take 5 points of damage.
That could have been a lot worse, though.
I got it. 5. Got it. Boom.
All right. And then Ustan himself is going to attack. Actually, let me see. First, he's going to spend one of his spell slots as a bonus action, and he is going to cast. He's going to clutch the hand of his Thonot. He's going to roar, "You will not kill me. You will not kill any of us." And he's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself and boost his AC up to 23.
I like that. All right.
Dang.
Are you even gonna get hit?
Nope. No.
And then he's going to attack with his lance as an action on, let's say this one here, because
All right.
it's close to it's sort of in the middle of all of us. It's close to a bunch of us.
True.
Let's see, after I do all those cool things, let's see if I actually hit or not.
Hey!
I think that hits.
I would say that hits.
Alright, that is 16 points of piercing damage. That is maximum damage.
Lord almighty. Let me check this. Okay. Well, that is a potent amount of damage. And your lance finds its way through his chest and right out the other side, and you rip it out with a very satisfying noise of impalement. And from there, they are redoubling their efforts. Because this one right here sees all of you and hears your declaration and cackles. We have the power now. You cannot stand against my mind.
Would you mind showing me which one that was again?
Right here. And he is slobbering. Wow, that was nice. And his jaws are dripping with crimson blood. You see a long, pointed, furry ear sort of dropping out from between his teeth as he... Die! Die! Perish! The power is coursing through me. I am Thonot, and you will perish! And he spends his turn trying to blow your brain up. Meanwhile, this one and this one are going to move forward and surround Gron. Gron, I forgot you were prone. So you take a...
Come on!
Oh, well, come on! So the first attack is 16, and that one's not good. Okay, so you're going to take a d6
Wait, the first attack is 16?
19, actually. Does 19 hit?
19 hits. I have a 16 AC.
Alright. And he did 5 damage as one of his claws begin to shred along your body, digging into you, hoping it can greedily consume the power of the Mistroar tribe as more of them show up. And there's this... What?
I'd like to use my reaction spirit shield.
Oh god, okay. What does that do?
Beginning its... I forgot to put it on my sheet, so I will read it to you real fast.
Okay.
Because I took Ancestral Path. Spirit Shield. Beginning at 6th level, the guardian spirits that aid you can provide supernatural protection to those you defend. If you are... Oh, I'm not raging. Never mind, I can't do that. But basically, it allows me to reduce one attack by 2d6. But because I forgot to rage on my turn...
Woof.
It doesn't say. Does focusing on a discipline count as an action?
I would say probably a bonus action, which you didn't use, but still, we gotta sort of use... This is the first combat, you said, first session, so there will be oops-a-daisies here and there.
There shall be bugs.
Alright, let's see first if this is within... Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
is there any way... Oh, go ahead.
Go on.
I was about to say, is there any way, since either this turn or I can do this next turn too, the stupid guy who is like, feel the power of my mind or whatever, can I Primal Fury him? Can I take an action to just...
Do you have a reaction that lets you do that?
Not a reaction, no.
You
this
have...
is, I didn't know if because I didn't use my action. Never mind. I can wait till my turn. It's fine.
Oh, you said
it's
you... No. You said you held your action. That's right.
Yes.
Go ahead. What does it do?
All right. So I'm going to spend 5 points on this. It's an action. Choose one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or take 5d6 psychic damage.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Oh, shit.
Well,
You suck so much.
That is a 17. Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry.
I should have gone with
okay.
the bard.
It's okay.
It's a good try.
It's okay.
All right,
all
and
good.
Hunter, you're going to be attacked by 2 of them as well. Here's
At
the first one.
disadvantage.
At disadvantage. That's 13. Does that hit?
No.
And that does not hit as well. All right. Oh wait. That was the first one. We need to do the second one. 16.
Nope.
Really? 21.
That'll hit.
Total of 8 damage, my friend.
Wait, hold on.
Go on.
I thought you had that shield spell on, raising your AC to 23.
no, that's on Ustan.
That's Ustan.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's-
it's going to
that's
take me a
fine.
moment to get all these.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
you're fine.
All right. And Gron, it is your turn. You're prone.
Alright, the first thing I'd like to do is, I would like to rage.
Go forth.
Alright, as Ground starts to rage, he's going to have the ancestral spirits come upon him. Because that's the best part about this ability. Now I'm debating, should I grab their feet and try and yank their feet out from underneath them and make them prone as well, or get up and use one Quaggoth to hit another Quaggoth?
That's your
Both
choice.
are good.
I'm going to get up, and Ground's going to grab this one. Let me see if I can...
Which one?
Let me see if I can get it done right. Oh, on. I explained it. This one.
Okay.
I want to grab this one, and if I'm successful on grappling him, I'd like to swing him around and hit him into this one.
Okay. Let's go
Is
ahead.
that something I can do?
I'll certainly allow it. Go ahead and make a grapple check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
This is a grapple check, so I think in
I
fifth.
think athletics.
I think it's athletics.
It is athletics. Okay. Go ahead.
Pretty sure.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Oh my gosh.
It does not hit.
I'm rolling absolute garbage.
I say change out your dice, but we can't really do that.
No. Well, I suppose that's my action, so I can't really do anything unless I want to try and move.
Do you want to stand up?
Oh,
I already did stand up.
Okay, good.
So that's half my movement, right?
Oh, wait, I have to make a check because it's against their ability as well, so maybe you are
so
able
they
to...
might lose. Get the little 4. Get the little...
yes! Great.
So do I Do I roll a strength check now to swing him around? Is this an improvised weapon?
He's got modifiers.
Yeah.
Their strength is 3.
I think he has the strength on this.
It's +3, so they rolled a 6.
I don't believe. When I'm raging, do I have bonuses on athletics?
Oh, while you're raging, you have advantage.
You have advantage, and you're you do, and there it is, everybody, and there it is. So let's go ahead and this will be an improvised weapon. Go ahead and roll a d6 plus your strength.
So
It would be a d4, but because of the size of the Quaggoth, I am allowing this.
d6 plus 2. That's a 6.
Alright, so they both take 6 damage, I'm going to say.
And Ground's going to let go of the guy afterwards, look at them both, and go, "Your tribe is weak. You would be better off running into the dark and dying like the weaklings you are." And that's my turn.
Alright.
Wait, not my turn.
Oh?
Does it look like is Alst alive or is he dead? I missed that part.
Since you are the first one to look, you look down and you see there is a pool of blood flowing beneath him, and his head has been ripped open. And you do in fact see the interior of his skull leaking out clear fluid mixed with matter that you don't recognize, as well as blood. It's all just congealing together into a puddle.
Oh.
Hunter, it is your turn.
Alright, then I will not do that.
Okay.
I have to tweet that actually.
So riddle me this.
No.
I don't have a secondary attack right now.
Oh. Okay.
Do I?
Do you have, how many levels in Barbarian was it?
3 and 3.
3 and 3? You do not have a secondary attack.
Okay, I didn't think so. So, I'm going to look over and basically see the Ost.
Mm-hmm.
And turn around. "Hello, prey. Time to die." And rage. Which one hit me, by the way?
I believe it was this one. Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to attack this one, since it got hurt by the
paladin.
damage. Yeah. And I'm going to claw at him. Try to see if I can't go for the throat.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say that's a miss.
I really should have gone for that barn roll.
It is a mess. My quaggies will not be vanquished.
Yet.
Give me time. Give me time.
And he dodges back away from you, grinning, saying,
Would I have been...
Oh, what?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Would I have been able to make an intimidation check?
No.
Okay.
Because they have begun to devour your Thonot. They are not intimidated by you.
Yeah.
Serial, it is your turn.
Okay. This is going to be a stupid question. This is just a general question. Because we're level 3, or not level 3, level 6. You know how the table it says per level, +2, +2? That's not accumulative, right? So, like, you don't add 2, and then add 2 to the 2. It's just, you've got 3 proficiency.
Yeah. You
That's
just
what I
have
thought. Okay.
3
I just wanted to make
proficiency
sure.
at this level.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. I am still very ragey. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. So I'm just gonna rage out on the nearest enemy, Quaggy, which I'm gonna guess is this guy.
There's
Show it
one
to
next
me.
to you.
Or this guy. Holy poop. I told you
Holy
that.
poop. Yeah, he's the one that attacked you last turn.
So I'm
Much better. Much better.
Intelligent thrust. Let me make a save. And a natural 20.
Oh, you suck so much!
This is going well.
Bone! Bone Shriekers! Success finds you as it appears they're reveling about this ambush that they set up for the Thonot. They are delighted in conquering not only this, but you as well, particularly because he knows that you're touching his mind, and he is sort of chuckling in his dark throat that is matted with the blood that he has been drinking as greedily as he possibly can, and they begin their attack on their turn. What? So,
Well, I got a bonus action.
go ahead.
Aha!
Okay, so I'm choosing this. I'm going to use Mindless Purge. Again, this been 2 hit points. Okay, let's see a Wisdom save. Or, until the end of your next turn, it can't willingly move unless its movement brings it closer to its nearest enemy that it can see.
Okay. Who is this against? The one attacking?
Wait. No, I read that wrong.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Is it an
That
action?
would be bad for me.
That's bad.
Oh, very
Yeah,
well
it's
then.
bad.
It's bad?
Because I'm not attacking. Yeah, because it... Yeah, never
It
mind.
makes them go after her. She's the squishy. She does not need to have them going after her.
Yeah.
Boop. In that case, he'll gladly attack you with a 17.
Oh, that hits.
Does a 15 hit as well?
I have 15, so...
It does hit.
No.
You take 2d6,
Oh,
and you get 14 damage.
okay.
I would like to use Spirit Shield now. I can see that she was attacked. I can reduce the damage by 2d6 as my reaction.
Oh, cool, thank you.
I forgot to kill this guy. One sec. That will do. So we do not have MS Paint. Go ahead. Okay, so what was that? Shield something? Spirit Shield?
Let me double check the name of it. Yeah, Spirit Shield. And so long as I am raging and I can see the attack, I can use my... Is she within 30 feet of me?
Yes indeed.
Then I can reduce the damage by 2d6.
Lovely. Go ahead. Oh.
6.
Okay, so you only take 8 damage, Abby.
Awesome.
By the way, I had a question. I forgot to bring this up on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
My first ability as my Path of the Ancestral Guardian is the first creature I attack has disadvantage on everyone else that it attacks except me.
Okay, so that was this one right here, right? Oops.
Depends. Do we want to count it on that one, or do we
A grapple is an attack. So yes, it would be this
So
one.
it would be that.
It would be
Yeah,
that
he
one.
has disadvantage on attacking anyone except me.
Okay. Well, it's not his turn, so thankfully maybe we can buy time for them to kill you. Ustan,
Good luck with that.
does a 14 hit? No, because you have 21 to AC. Jesus.
Yeah.
This is my first paladin that I'm trying to defeat.
Good luck.
So both of his
Paladins,
attacks
especially early on, are
miss.
so good.
And his now Hunter, the one you taunted and were not able to strike, turns to strike at you, and he does so with gusto. And that is going to be 15 damage. No, 12 damage. Oh my lord, 12 damage.
You have disadvantage, sir.
Is
That's
that the
true.
one that I hit?
So the first attack, no, it's for a different reason, right? Go ahead and quote the ability, because I forget it. Oh, why does he have disadvantage?
Because of the eagle totem. If I'm
Eagle
not
totem.
wearing heavy armor, everyone has disadvantage against me.
That's right. So the first attack misses. And the second attack is a 6. So, it looks like he does not successfully hit you.
If left.
Which means it is now Ustan Inaka. That
It's fine.
that second name.
Anikar.
Alikan. Ustan Alikan. Alright, what would you like to do, friend? Who? You're muted!
No!
You're muted!
Whoops, let's fix that.
There
Hello.
you go.
Alright, so first, I'm going to remember to use extra attack this turn, because this is my first time playing a martial, and I could have attacked again last turn. But anyway, first my bullet, my little Yule, is going to attack the one that's still alive next to me, this guy here.
Okay.
Let's see if he hit. Do bite. Let's see if that works. 15. Does that hit?
15 does hit.
Okay, that is 7 piercing damage.
Who is this
That
against?
should be 9 piercing damage, actually. It should add its strength.
Okay.
Need
Is
to
that...
fix that?
Yeah, just, which one of these is, getting the damage?
The one directly above me.
Okay, I'll add
9
it.
piercing.
Hang on. Ooh, he is rough.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
That's a bite attack? Oh, that's the bullet. That's not actually you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
sorry.
bullet.
It'd be pretty great.
And then...
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
And then I'm going to make, because my lance has a range of 10 feet, I'm going to make 2 lance attacks against the big guy.
Go forth.
Alright, first one, that's an 18.
18 will hit.
That's a good one.
Alright, and that does 9, but I'm also going to add a Divine Smite at 2nd level. Does this guy count as an... I assume he doesn't count as an undead or a fiend.
Tragically, no. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So, I'm going to smite at the 2nd level and add... Ooh, that's not great, but 8 extra damage for a total of 17.
17. So that was one attack, right?
Yep, and then I'm going to make my second attack.
Ooh.
17 hits.
Again.
Alright, that is 13 points of piercing damage.
Wow. That's potent damage. And tragically, he survives. Your thrusts do startle him. Immensely so, however, because he has been focusing his mind and his thoughts towards Hunter, gazing at you with these piercing eyes, and sort of licking the blood from his lips as suddenly you jab him twice with your fucking lance, and it's a devastating blow as he recoils back, clutching his wounds, surprised that he could have been damaged at all. Tremendous. And speaking of which, it is his turn. Hunter, you're going to be grappled. Or at least you'll be attempted to be grappled by this boy here. He rolled a 12.
Beat the 12. Beat the 12. Beat the 12.
It's athletics.
I believe
think
so,
it's
yes.
How about
you
a
get to
24?
use Either one.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
he is not able to get his mitts around you, and as such, you escape his attempt to grab you and feast upon your neck. He just
Too bad I
gnashes
can't
his
grab
jaws
him
at
in
you.
return.
So the one that has disadvantage is going to attack you, Gron. That's 14. Does that hit?
No, sir. He loses that one.
Okay.
Misses me by 2.
And that also misses. All right. Lovely. We now have that.
Hey! I said hit me!
I'm trying. Stop being so loud. And this leaves us with our happy boy who got 2 lance thrusts. He's going to attack you, Hunter, and he's struggling. We're having a big struggle here. We're having a big struggle. A big struggle.
That's great.
Gron, it is your turn. It is your turn.
Wonderful. All right, I am going to attack this guy with a claw attack.
Go forth.
And I think I did this math right. So that should be a 17 to hit him.
That does
my claw
hit. Who's
attack.
this against again? I'm sorry, I keep looking up rules while you declare your attacks.
This one right here.
That definitely hits.
Oh yeah. Let me scroll down here to my attack. Sorry, my computer's a little slow today.
That is okay. That is okay.
Where did I put that? So 4 plus 2 from my rage, that's 6 damage.
Woof. Alrighty.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Alright.
I would say he is possibly a little bloodied.
Well, because I'm using my claw attacks, if I'm reading this right, I get 2 attacks. Right?
No, I don't think I will allow that feature. I think I was like on the border of that, and I'm thinking I think the increased
okay.
Yeah, the
At
1d6 is a good help there, I think that's as far as we'll go.
Well, that's alright. As a barbarian, I do have a second attack anyway.
Go for
So
it.
this time, I'm going to bite him. And that is a 22 to bite him.
I would say yes. You are able to sink your teeth into his jowls.
And I believe this is the same amount of damage for the bite, but I think I now have a poisonous bite, which also deals poison damage.
Yeah.
Let me double
1d6,
check.
you're saying 1d6 poison?
Mm-hmm.
That's tasty.
So I need to roll 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, Bounty, you should also have 40 feet of movement, not 30, since you're level
Gotcha.
6.
Alright, so that's 9 points of damage, and I'm guessing that kills the guy as I rip his throat out with my teeth.
9 damage?
Yeah.
You feel his
2 of that
strength
being poison.
fading ever so gently as he tries to like claw at your back, trying to push you away, and
There's a
you
lot
start
back there.
Yeah, and you feel your teeth just chewing and ripping, and suddenly a flare of rage and pain forces you back as he pushes you away. You rip a good portion of his neck along with it, and blood begins running down his chest. And yet he still stands, growling viciously.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. Ah, darn it. Alright, so he's still standing?
Yes, he is. Barely. Hunter, it is your turn.
Well, he has disadvantage if he tries to attack anyone but me.
Sure, he does. He does have disadvantage if he attacks
So, this is the one you hit, right?
Which one?
one?
Yes, that
Yeah.
one, yes.
Okay. So,
Well,
I'm
miraculously still alive.
gonna try to bite him. See if this'll do. Hey, that's better.
That hits,
Nice.
and I imagine you will roll enough damage to defeat this creature.
Don't you tell me I've missed out by 1 hit point.
Yes, you did.
Did I miss out on...
Yes.
How does 13 damage work for you?
That's a potent amount. I would say you can go forth with that and successfully.
Head gone.
Yes.
I just finish off the throat. It's fine.
Yes. All right.
That still only counts as 1.
And where would you like to go next? If you have any other actions available to you, or not actions, movement or bonus actions, whatever.
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
I'm good.
Serial, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try. I'm tired of my hits not. I'm in a rage. And my attacks won't hit.
Turns out we're all barbarians.
Despite
No.
all that rage, you're still just a quaggoth in a cave.
So I'm gonna attack this guy because he's the closest, and I'm gonna use Primal Fury again. So please roll a Charisma saving throw.
Gladly.
Do it.
3.
That would be no. Finally, I'm going to use another.
Side point?
5 points again.
Oh.
So it's 5d6.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna make his head explode.
Make his head
Hope
explode.
so.
Make his head explode.
I want to.
Your brain go. Boop.
Sorry, guys. I have my. Here. We're gonna roll this first.
Louise. He's gotta be dead.
Also add, what was it? 6 to that because that's the attack modifier.
Oh my god, I was about to say.
He's
I was about to
gotta
go.
be dead.
I was about to go
That's
into this
25 damage.
dramatic exposition on the horrible aneurysm you're going to give him, and yet he's still standing. But that +6 ends with him rolling his eyes back all the way and collapsing.
Wait, an attack modifier is plus to
Proficient.
hit
Uh,
or
oh,
plus damage?
Yeah, attack modifier is just plus to hit.
and
Yeah.
as
I
his
like that.
eyes roll back, they flutter and
Damn it.
focus on you with horrid cannibalistic frenzy.
Hey, in order to get to you, he has to take an attack of he has to take a.
It's true. He has to get
Attack of
attack of
opportunity.
disadvantage.
He
So-
will die before he gets there.
So let's do more quaggies. They realize this
Also-
is what?
I was about to say as a bonus action because I can as a bonus action you can regain a number of hit points equal to the psi points that you used.
Oh,
so
cool.
I get 5 hit points back.
Very, very good. They get an idea. He runs over here. Let's see, that's like 1, 2, 3. Goes over here. This one also rushes over because he does not want to be near you guys. And
Wait, hold on.
Both of those get
yeah,
attacks.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of those
I'm
will
I'm
get
I'm
attack
getting there. I'm
opportunity.
getting there. And this one
Okay,
also
okay.
rushes in, and they all seize Ost's body. So, Serial, you get an opportunity to attack this one right here. So roll an attack if you wish.
I think I'm getting an attack of opportunity on that one as well.
I think you can only attack with a weapon.
Yeah, yeah,
My claws count as weapons, don't they?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, does it?
they're natural weapons.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
claws do.
I am Wolverine.
Ooh, let me see.
Just a second then.
Where's my...
Sorry, I didn't put a weapon because
Oh, that's what
You could just roll a d20 and add your strength and proficiency.
That's what I did.
Oh wait, I didn't even look for the thing I wanted. So that's too okay.
What's your strength?
I think it's plus 0, and then
Okay, so
0.
that's 16 total.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
16 ought to hit.
means. Now, what's the damage for?
A d6 plus your strength.
Now, I will say there is a feat I believe you can get that allows you to cast a spell as a reaction.
Yeah, Warcaster.
Yeah. I don't
Best
know if
feat from
psionics
the
count for that though. Psionics are weird.
Mm.
I hope they count for that. That's one of the best feats out there.
All right,
There's
so
probably a psionic
that's
as well.
how much damage? Because I already forget what your strength is.
Wait. It would.
It's just 2.
Yeah, just 2.
Describe how you murder him.
I am not going to get to attack him.
As he's kind of, I'm guessing he's not very slow. He's like limping by. I'm literally just going to take a finger and just like scratch either down his back or by his neck or whatever. Just kind of very nonchalantly almost. Just
I like it. So with one quick swipe of your claw, He falls down, and he struggles to get up, but unfortunately, those struggles subside. I believe Ustan and Hunter get an attack on this one.
Ustan will abstain. He has his sights set on the leader.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack then.
All right, go ahead. Give me a swing. Yo, that's a swing.
And I'm also going to add my where'd you go? Colossal Slayer, which gives me an extra D8. So there's that.
Slayer.
So 6.
8 total.
And luckily, they are immune to poison damage. Wait, no, they are not. I lied. That's poison. Oh, wait!
Uh-oh.
They are immune to poison
It's
damage.
resistance.
It's
Oh, just
for the
resistance.
monsters. I'm making it immune. For you guys, I'm making it resistance. And with that, we see him fall. Because guess what? 6 still kills him. The 2 is just added on.
Well, I thought the 2 was for Colossus Slayer, not
Yeah.
poison.
The
Realize.
extra 2. So it was 10 total.
And rage
So
damage.
as he's running by, I'm gonna like go through and just claw his throat out as he walks by.
And that is where he falls.
You didn't need that, did you?
Do you want your bullet to take opportunity attack on this guy? In that case,
Sure.
Whoops.
My bullet isn't close
Yeah.
enough to damage the big guy, but he can try on that one. Let's go.
Arrar, arrar, arrar. 15.
I
That,
like
15
this
to
way.
hit.
15 hits. Go ahead. Let's see what he can do.
Alright.
The
That
fewer
is
people
7 points of
dragging the
piercing
body.
damage.
7 points. All right. I like it. And that is their turn. You see this one that your bullet attacked. He kicks it off, grabs Ost's body, and he begins dragging it this way. Hunter and Gron, you would get opportunity. Oh wait, Gron, you have an opportunity attack.
I do, but do I have it on? Is this one trying to get away as well?
No. It's not his turn. He is on a different timer.
This one.
So it's just this one passing by.
Yeah, it's that one.
Awesome. I will take that attack. One moment, let me roll it.
Same.
I don't
That's a
think Hunter can do
23 to hit.
anymore. That hits. 23 definitely hits.
Oh, that's
So let me roll.
7.
That is 7 plus 2 for my rage. That's 9 damage.
All right, that does do damage. And you see your claws dig into him as he begins to dig his own claws into
Go for those ribs.
the limp corpse at his feet. And Ustan, it is your turn.
Alright. First thing, my bullet is going to make another leap and block off their escape. So it's going to leap, I can leap up to 30 feet, so it's going to leap right here. And those
Alright.
two guys need to give me a strength or dex save.
Fail, 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 fail.
I got a
fail.
19 and a 20.
Both of them succeed. So they are not knocked prone, but they take half of this damage. So let me just roll the damage all together. They take 10 or 11, I don't know how
10, I
halves
think. It's
go,
rounded
but-
down. And
Okay, they each take 10 points of damage.
right. So
As
your
it
bullet
crushed
is
under the
able
weight
to
of my
crush.
little gem, my little eel.
Yep, he's able to crush this one right here. This one, however,
Alright.
is remaining.
Alright, and then I am going to make because I'm still within 10 feet of the big guy, I'm going to make my lance attacks.
All right, let me have it.
Put him down!
Here's the first one. I guess that probably misses.
It misses. Nope.
And second attack, 19! Yes!
That hit.
Alright. That is 13, and I'm going to smite again, because I really do not like this guy. He killed my best friend. So I'm going to do another level 2 smite for another 3d8 damage.
Oh.
That is 30.
There's no way this guy's alive. There's no way. I'd be dead at this point.
Would you like to do the honors?
Yes. So after my bullet lands with a thud, shaking the earth, I stab once with my lance. He sort of ducks out of the way. Seeing his movement, I stab low, and it goes right through his chest. And I look at him and I say, "The tribe lives on." And then I just sort of kick him off my lance, just letting him lie on the ground.
And there he lies, staring at the stone ceiling. Quaggies! This one flees this way. This one grabs Ost's body and continues to run. Gron, you cannot
That was a
attack.
mistake. No, but it's my turn next, and I'm willing to bet I'm faster than he is.
You probably are.
Does he move out of range of my bullet? My bullet can make an attack.
Yes, it can, and you can make one as well, as he tries to flee with your Thonot's body in tow.
Alright. So here is my... Ooh!
Can we see over here now?
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
I have to imagine he's probably dead.
Your bullet takes the liberty of dispatching this one for you, knowing Ost's scent, and yes, that is a devastating blow.
Yep, and I just sort of have my bullet like turn around, so like we're facing away from Ost's body, and just both of us are just standing guard over his body. Like nobody better get close to us.
And I believe that is it. Except for this fellow right here, Gron.
I thought that's the one I killed in the very first one I killed.
Did I not?
I tore his throat out. And then
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I never killed him for you. There, he's dead. So,
they are all dead. We
they are
have
all
blood
dead, except for one that ran
Not
away.
yet, there's still 2.
There's still 2?
They ran away. They don't count.
No, this one's dead.
Oh no, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this one right here.
If there's just one, I'm pretty sure that my bullet has a higher movement speed. I might be able to catch up to it and just kill it.
Yeah, I think
go.
what we'll do
The underdog
is
will do that.
you and your bullet pursue this fleeing Quaggoth, and the rest
I'm
of
following.
you, and the rest of you, if you choose to follow or if you choose to stay in the mist roar spiral, that is up to you. But you all breathe easy as your foes have been vanquished. And then slowly you begin to realize you will not be returning home with your Thonot as you had planned, nor with any of the Bone Shriekers, as they have succumbed to a Rotokar. Clearly, after the death of their own Thonot, they were unable to adapt and move forward, and as such, they suffered the traditional downfall of all Quaggoth in the Underdark. The ancient Rotokar, a blood frenzy, a cannibalistic panic, and as such took your tribe's Thonot down with them, and that is where we will pick up after the break. So, go to the bathroom, go get some coffee, and we shall refresh ourselves. Do return when we do in 5 minutes, alright? With what happens after a death of a Thonot. Yo. Good timing. We return to Death of a Thonot, and the death has happened. We now go to the Mist Roar tribe's home. There is a river that sinks into the crevice of this area of the Underdark that you have taken over. And you have, luckily, with the aid of Ost, you have found a spot that is concealed, protected, and easily accessible to this water source that is so vital to your tribe's survival. Your return is a sad one, however, because you carry, I suppose you carry the body of Ost, correct?
Yeah, Ustan will carry him. Ustan's not letting anyone else near him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you come back into this round shape right here. You see it is essentially a perfectly carved hidey hole, essentially. You found it like this, and you see that it has been sort of a very cozy place. It's easy to keep warm here. It's easy to store food here, and it's also within a short walk of the river here. And the comforts of home, because this is home as all of you know it, carries with it a new meaning. It is possibly... Because I don't... Okay, so I gave you guys your tribe members and a little bit of a idea on who they are, and I don't want to roleplay crying quaggies, but they each grieve in their own way. Yeah. They're each going to grieve in their own way. And I imagine you all also have your own means of dealing with this tragedy. I would think that out of all of the members of your tribe, Rippertear is probably the one most upset about this. Rippertear is a Quaggoth that is very large and husky. She is not an original member of your tribe, and honestly, there aren't many who are anymore. Time has left you with fewer and fewer members, and she arrived possibly from another Rotokar, one of the only survivors possibly, in some other forgotten region of the Underdark, and she has on one side of her body clear signs that her tribe turned against her and tried to pull her and devour her into their midst. And luckily, it seems she found refuge within the Mistroar tribe. Now she is disappointed that you have slain all of Ost's killers. But at least he has been avenged. The only question is, what do you do in his absence? I would say you can find most of all of them in this region, right here. However, a few are missing, and don't know exactly where they are just as of right now. But what do you all do?
I think Ground would go up to about here and just kind of sit near the entrance of the cave, because right now he's feeling like the tribe is more vulnerable than it has been in a very long time.
Oh, no doubt.
And so he's very much got his hackles up at the moment.
All right.
So he's very much on a guard duty mode, kind of motion going on right now.
And you do actually see, I'm going to go ahead and say, Duke. He's this scrawny and wrinkled Quaggoth. Clearly something has happened to him in his travels in the Underdark that has left him a little bit addled. Sometimes he is not always present in the same manner as you are used to, but this time he steps up. And where have you guys placed Ost's body for the moment?
I leave that to the other guys.
Yeah, Ustan would have placed it somewhere where the tribe would gather, at the center of some sort of gathering place.
All right.
And he's just kneeling next to the body, like he has his lance sort of planted in the ground and is propping him up, and is just sort of kneeling there, head down, just looking at the Thonot's body and not saying a word.
And Duke actually comes over with almost a benevolent expression on his face, and just looks down at Ost's body and looks to you and says,
"Oh, well, I suppose it's good that he came back. At the very least."
Ustan just stays silent, stays unmoving.
I'm not there to push the subject forward.
yeah.
Whom do you... Can you make him wake up? Start. You can make the cuts heal, can't you?
Can't you heal this? And he sort of drags one of his hands along the part of Ost's skull that has been crushed by teeth.
Nothing can heal him now.
Oh.
This is just his body. What is left of Ost, what is left of my friend, has already departed.
I would rather it not so.
And he stands up and wanders to the other end of this hobble you all have, and starts to mumble to himself for the most part. Almost like he's replaying conversations he's had with Ost in the past. And you hear a loud scratching from outside this hovel. And it is the noise of Rippertear literally dragging her claws on the bare stone wall, because it is the only way to keep herself from boiling over with rage. Nosk approaches you, Ustan, and he says, Did my father at least tell us who would be the new leader? The Thonot. Do we have one now?
We have no Thonot. If we have a leader, there will be much for them to do.
Well, that's the difference between us and the Bone Shriekers, right? That there's a leader? And he seems very nervous. Particularly because most of the weaker Quaggoths probably don't have much of a chance if a tribe succumbs to a Rotokar. And he is Ost's son, particularly young. He's probably about like 18 ages or so in age range.
He did not appoint a leader, but a leader, we should have a leader. We need a leader. If someone who deserves to be the leader is willing to take up the mantle, they will be to me as Ost was. This tribe will not fall.
I think at
You
this
hear
point, Brown would start coming back from the entryway, seeing that nothing was there. He'd start heading back toward the other.
You actually hear the grandmother of the tribe, Lear. She turns to you, this long-haired, shaggy old woman with long teeth, yellowed by her long lifespan. And she sort of cackles at you, saying,
Yes, we must decide. You say we must choose a leader. That is, preposterous. The Rotokar is controlled by more than just, someone who is smart and makes diplomatic decisions. Quaggoth are born to serve. If that is the only thing we have learned in the Underdark, I will be happy. We need someone with power to protect us, to steal our minds from this madness.
Then we will find someone with power.
and you see another female Quaggoth. A little worried when you say that. Elitha. She is well-groomed. You imagine when she was a slave of the Drow, she was possibly kept in one of the High Priestess's quarters to clean and attend to her. And she trembles, saying, "Well, who? As far as Hunter has told us, this part of the Underdark isn't... There's not many other Quaggoth here. The Bone Shriekers were...
We do not need more Quaggoth. We will live fine. We will find strength in our own tribe.
And they're all a little bit on edge. And you see, now you hear two sets of eager feet sort of tramping up the ramp from the river, and it is the two cubs,
Brown.
the twins, Kesh and Raunor. And they both are ecstatic, and they say, "Oh! We were at the river! We were at the river, and we caught something! We caught something!" And they're really excited. And Raunor is pointing very eagerly. He's usually more of the quiet one.
I'm
Brown
going to look.
slowly tilts his head to one side. What did you catch?
I think it's dinner. Honestly, it's really. I'm not. Come see. And he's really ecstatic.
I'm already walking out while they're having this.
Ground is heading towards the river as well.
Yeah, Ralnor's like, we caught dinner. We caught dinner. And you go to the river, and something has washed onto the shoreline, or has been dragged, according to their account. And you see it is a waterlogged drow corpse.
Oh, how waterlogged?
Give me a medicine check.
bloating and gross? Like, do I need to worry about these kids getting sick?
Maybe. A medicine check would see to that.
Pulling that up right now. I have a 1 on this.
Hey.
13.
13's not
You
bad.
you examine the drow's corpse. The weapons have appeared to have. You see, there's a hilt for a sword, and there is a latch for a crossbow. That is still there. The little hand crossbow is still there, but the bolts and the sword that he has is gone. He has no other weapons on him, and it is a male. And it appears he has at least been floating down this river for about a day, maybe. It's not long enough for him to get like bloated, but like his lungs are clearly filled with it. As you begin to.
What's the condition of his armor?
His armor, it's like a leather armor. It's not something that would be cumbersome to him. So you understand he's probably not an elite drow at the very least. Huh?
It's in pretty good condition.
Oh, I think so. You could easily salvage this for someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is how you guys.
That crossbow and that armor off of him. He's gonna start taking that off of him. He looks at the kid and he goes, "This is not dinner. We only eat what we kill. If you don't kill it, you don't know how long it's been, and it could make you sick."
That's a dumb rule!
It's a rule that keeps the tribe alive.
Well, I would rather throw up.
He's going to hand the mini crossbow to them. This is a weapon. There's no ammo yet. Hang on to it.
Ralnor immediately takes it and starts going, and he runs down the river bank.
Does the drow have a helmet?
He does not. He does have some cool gloves, though.
He's gonna give. Brown's gonna give those to the other twins.
Okay.
So they don't feel left out.
He tries to put them on, but the slender gloves just pop out with his little claws.
You will grow into them.
Good! At least I have some fashion, unlike this heathen! He says, looking at his brother. And then he says...
he's gonna take the rest of the guy's armor.
Alright. And Ralnor starts shooting imaginary bolts at Kesh, and Kesh is like, "Whatcha? Whoo!" And he's catching them out of midair.
Are we done with the body now, Gron?
No. Why is it here?
I was gonna go have a look after I pushed it back into the river.
It's a good idea. Brown's gonna stack up the leather armor by the entrance to the cave.
Okay.
And if Ustan's gonna go look for where this body came from, Brown's probably gonna try and go with him if he can.
Okay.
Yeah. After hearing about the body, Ustan will say, "Our tribe is in a vulnerable place. We can't let them find the tribe if there's others nearby. We'll have to."
If there are others, we need to leave.
Rippertear comes in at that and says, "We're not leaving. This place, it's home. Do you know how hard it is to get a home for us?"
We're not talking.
Yes, I do, Rippertear. I also know how hard it is to protect a home from drow who want to make you a slave. If there are too many drow to fight, too many to kill, then this home is no longer safe.
Then we need to find.
Do I need to roll a persuasion check?
You can, but she is going to contest it. So go ahead and make your persuasion check.
This whole time, Serial has kind of been towards the back, very, very quiet, keeping an eye on Ripper Terror especially.
Okay.
It's an 11.
11 is not enough. She sort of looks at you and curls her lip back to bare her teeth as she spits out.
Then maybe it's about time we got a leader who could.
All right.
Stop
Well,
acting
I'm gonna
like you've
stand up
already
to it.
taken Ost's mantle, Gron.
Gron's gonna stand up to his full height and step towards her. I am not Thonot, but I will not let savagery command our destruction. And I'm gonna roll an intimidation check this time.
Okay. Let's see it.
That's a natural
Whoa!
The living square is scary.
So here's what is going to happen. I am introducing 2 new mechanics to each of you. I would like you to find someplace on your character sheet to put a inspiration trait and a command trait.
We actually
Where
have
to
an
put that?
inspiration spot.
I do actually.
This will have to be a number, unfortunately, because it is not going to be because you cannot put numbers in inspiration. So you're going to lose an inspiration. So put -1 where your inspiration is, because you failed that persuasion. But you have earned a +1 to intimidation. Especially against Ripper Terror, because when you go to your full height and you begin to radiate this menacing aura, she crouches back and sort of takes this very submissive posture almost immediately. And you see she protects the side of her that suffered the damage that came from her tribe, and she says, "Fine, fine."
Serial is going to stand up and walk to Gron and very softly, like next to him. We can't afford for the tribe to be split up now. Everybody is grieving.
I know this. But we have to keep cool heads as well. It was -1 inspiration, +1 what?
Command.
Command. Sorry.
These will help influence your ability to direct the tribe.
How many of each do we have?
0.
0.
I'm the only one with any right now.
Mhm.
Oh no!
I actually have an advantage thanks to Nav getting a subscription early on in the stream.
I'll let you choose one of your
Nah, what is
choice.
that for me?
I'll let you choose one of your choice, Hunter. And because of it, I'll give you some secret information that your hunter would know.
Cool.
Secrets! Alright, once it looks like Ripper Terror's not gonna go nuts, Ground's gonna back down to
Okay.
all fours again in kind of a more docile posture.
Alrighty. And let's see.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put my hand on Gron's shoulder. I'm going to go have a look. I will be back shortly.
Be careful.
Always.
I will go as well. If there's a threat to the tribe, we must act quickly.
Ustan, are you sure you're in a... You're okay to go? I know you two, and I kind of gesture to the body. We're very close.
As I said, my friend is no longer here.
Kind of nod my head slowly.
Hunter,
I trust your
We need-
judgment.
Hunter,
Mm.
we need to know how many there are. Are there too many to kill?
If there are
they can
any
go
at all.
back- True. But if there are some who can go tell others of us, they will bring nets and chains, and they will capture us. We need to know.
That's the idea. And he's gone.
Hunter, you know the best place to get an idea on what is happening in the region of the Underdark you're in is to visit a Koatoa shack where 2 Koatoa live. Their names are Ortor and Bowtie.
What is a Koatoa?
The fishman thing.
Koatoa is a fishman. And we can fast forward to that if you like. They are upriver, actually. So you would have to march upriver in order to meet them. And
Have I met them before?
you have met them before. They know you, and you have a friendly relationship because they are able to go to. Basically, they are. Koatoa are fishmen people that do have the ability to make some neutral relationships. They are probably as neutral as you can get in some places in the Underdark. And these two make most of their living catching fish as well as other underwater creatures that are quite terrifying, to say the least. And you go to their shack, and they are actually in the midst of skinning one of these massive manta rays that has a horrific maw of giant teeth. And they're both sort of at this table with knives, sort of cutting pieces of delicious... I don't even know if I can say their name. Man, I can't. You know what I'm talking
Can you
about.
type it?
No, because I don't know how to spell it either.
Okay.
Okay. Ixicchitil. Here, you try, chat. Let me see what you think. Let me see what you think about it. Oh, it's pronounced Ixzitzachitul. There. Ixzitzachitul. Thank you, Out of the Abyss. Jesus. It is a massive manta ray, essentially. And they look up at you all coming along the band of the river as it sort of courses its way through the cave system. And
I slowed down as I'm approaching.
And one of them, Bowtie, is ecstatic. And he is he has more of a pink complexion, like he's more salmon colored than his fellow Ortor, who is more of a pale, almost not white, but like a very pale hue, somewhere in between brown and pink. Pearl, yeah, like a pale pearl, that sort. And they're ecstatic, and Bowtie says,
Oh, Hunter. Good day to you. How are you?
Worried.
Worried? No worries. My holy matrimony will give you solace.
and he just sort of like gestures to the shack, and you see there is an altar built where it appears that... So Kuatoa are known for creating gods, quite literally out of nowhere. And you see there is an altar with two fish, a big, fat, like koi fish with its mouth wide open, and an octopus with with what looks like lips drawn on its head, and they're like facing each other in like a kissing motion. And there's all sorts of like seashells and other things sort of like curling around this entire display that just looms over their little shack. And Bowtie goes, "Now how can our holy matrimony give you peace in these dire times, my friend?"
Have you seen any drow about?
Drow? Well, I would not dare sell my fish steaks to such heathens.
And you see,
I'm not saying sell. I'm saying seen.
Ortor looks up, muttering to himself.
He only cares about money, you see.
And he comes down. He wears now. Ortor wears this like flowing robe that is just soaked to the bone with water, and he sort of folds his hands in front of himself, saying,
Yes, money is the only thing you can get this one out of the house for.
"We have indeed seen drow, not in our midst, but along the shores of the midnight lake that flows forward from this river. Why do you ask, humbled hunter?"
We had a drow wash up near our home and wanted to know if they were coming.
You should beware if you travel south of this river, for it bends towards danger. So has the holy matrimony shown. For you see, this morning, the seashell that allows us to hear the sea of the surface fell from its roost. It pointed south, the same direction we have seen these drow heading. No doubt there is an outpost.
Yes, an outpost! And a place of divine merchandise that we should get our hands on. You see, Loth is very rich in her... No, we must not blaspheme. You see, Hunter, I think you should not head south. We know there are drow further east in the caverns that lay in that direction, but the river should flow to a safe place. You do know of the temple, yes?
DM, would I know that?
You would
The temple
not.
of
You would not
holy
actually.
matrimony?
No, this is a different temple, not of matrimony.
Okay, good.
And
he says, well, yes, there are many old places around here, and because you likely are not a fisherman, you do not know how to go into the banks of this terrible place and route the secrets it holds. There is a temple that I imagine might have some interest of the drow. If not, they are interested in you and your servitude. So listen, you can certainly travel south and see where your drow floated from. But as far as I know, their scouts are focused in a routine circle. They're looking for something, you see. Tell me, when is Ost coming to visit? We must have another meditation channel with him. For it was nice to sit in the flowing banks of this river and feel the thrones of the deep dark.
He just... Ost is no more.
You see, beloved, we will have to move our shack again. These are ill omens. Here,
There was
and he
more of our...
and he cuts a large swath of the wing of this Zix and sort of prepares it, wrapping it in like some leafy green, soaking wet green stuff. And he begins preparing it, listening to you.
There were more of our kind that interrupted and killed Ost. We killed them, but not before he was gone.
Such is the cycle of your people. You kill, you eat, you serve. Now we will see who you serve. Speaking of servitude, and he grants you this this blessing, this blessed fish meat, and he says, "We have also heard tell of a new Myconid colony that is settled nearby. We met with the sovereign, Portobello. He too might have information on the drow, for the mushroom people do have their ways of spreading their spores. Be careful you don't breathe too deep, however." Unless you have anything else for us, you should leave.
Ustan steps forward, arms crossed. Do you have numbers? Do you know how many number the drow?
Do they even speak common?
Undercommon. They speak Undercommon, yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. And you see Ortor. He says,
"Oh yes, I believe there was
and he counts on his like big fat digits.
like let's see, about 8 last we saw. 8, and only one of them was female. Which makes me think there must be something up. You know their women don't come out for anything. Not even prime catch such as this,"
he says as he sort of slaps the dead and rancid manta ray.
They are indeed trash. We don't even eat them.
Well, that's a shame. Because down here, you cannot be so picky.
And Bowtie says, "Your misfortune is contagious. Please depart. Come back
Thank you.
when your grieving is done. We must do our own."
Thank you for the help. Gets up and
Goodbye.
farewell.
And you all leave. I guess concerned
Oh, no.
for what lies next.
Many much concerned.
And that is where we shall leave this session. This beginning of this Kragath adventure. So, first combat done, first session done. What do you guys think so far? Especially since this is for a lot of you, you're jumping into classes you are not yet completely like Addy. Mystic is something else. Yo.
Mystic is a lot. When I was playing Shushar, I had to have flashcards so I could remember all of my abilities.
I know, it was like 4th edition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like, but at the same time, it can certainly get overwhelming. And
I'll get it eventually.
yeah.
But no, playing the Mystic was really cool. And plus, I love the Underdark as a setting. There's so
Yeah.
many
So, oh man, it's so sweet.
individual details about the setting that are amazing.
I
I'm
did
used to
not.
playing a melee, so
Yeah, but I like that
did
you
not
multi-classed.
intend for-
what's it, Bouncy?
I did not intend for Ground to step up so far. You know?
Yeah. Ustan will probably be doing more of that in the future because he's paladin, high charisma, but he just doesn't want to deal with anyone right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think that's gonna be. I'm gonna like how this pans out because yeah, all four of you are potentially powerful leaders, but it really depends on how you can turn
Who
the.
steps up?
Sometimes stepping up is not enough. From here, let's go ahead and do some sign-offs, and we'll start in a reverse order. Big Bouncy, tell us who you are, where we can find you, and any other things that you think we need to know.
Hi, I am the Big Bouncy. I play Ground. You can find me on Twitter at the Big Bouncy. You can find me on YouTube as the Big Bouncy, but you have to be very careful searching that. Search for channels. It was an error I made when I first made the channel. And you can also find me on Twitch. I don't have a regular streaming schedule yet. I'm gonna get on that.
Yo.
Hopefully to stream some Dead Space 2 soon.
Spooky! That's good for the Underdark. Good bounce off.
It really is.
And Abby! Give us an idea.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. No, I really like that. Thanks to everybody for playing. So you can find me on Twitter at Abigator Frenzy. You can also find me tomorrow on Force Channel for a 4E game. You can find me on the Greyhawk channel on Monday, and maybe Tuesday. And just follow my Twitter because all my stuff is there. And I love you all.
Yay.
That's it.
Good. And to our next good buddy, Tarstan.
Hey, I'm Tarson. You can primarily find me on the Discord down below. I play a hunter, which is a barbarian ranger mix. And this is definitely going to be interesting.
Good. Glad to hear it. And Paradox.
Hello, I am Paradox on Twitter. I'm Paradox Potato. I don't really do any streams or anything like that, but I do have a tabletop role-playing game that I am developing. It's currently in just sort of the playtest version is currently in its final leg of development. So if you look at my Twitter, there'll be a link to the Twitter for the game, Sarah's page, and now the Twitter handle is back up after a little bit of an oopsie. I'm going to be posting little previews of the game that I'm making on there, so feel free to check that out.
I'm so excited.
Most excellent.
I'm so excited.
I will
Get copyrighted.
also be back here in about an hour and a half for the Call to Rising game.
Well, what a lovely
I need
way
to find more
to.
games. This is my only game right now.
Ooh. And yay. This is exciting. I am 4, by the way. I'm the Dungeon Master. And yeah, I
By the way,
basically.
I want to say, I want to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I have to say, your character playing tonight. We
Yep.
get an applause for at the end. It was very good.
It was
One
good.
NPCs are the best NPCs. I will say it again and again. More NPCs are the best NPCs.
Dang.
Yes, you did an excellent job today on the NPC. I was very impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If you want to see me play more NPCs, you can tune in tomorrow night for Dungeons & Dragons 4th Edition as we play a World War I fantasy campaign. And that is at 8 p.m. EST. Already a lot of... Abby, you know the NPCs. They're beautiful. They're precious. But if you want to see me be a player, you can come on Mondays where I will be an orc who is also a midwife cleric. It's awesome. And I guess I kind of have to just leave us right here. It's gosh darn.
That's it. That's all I've got for you.
We will now leave you to your devices. Go forth. And I would like to say welcome to the party, everyone. Let's have some fun.
Sign out dance party.
So,
Sign out
dance
dance
party.
Do a dance party. Do it. Do the dance part. Party dance. Do dance party. XSplit. Why won't you work? Why won't you work? XSplit, stop the stream. Stop. XSplit, stop. XSplit.
I will
Stop.
continue to dance until you tell me to stop.
XSplit, stop. XSplit.